Wrestling Trivia Challenge! The game rules. There are 5 categories with 5 questions per category worth 100 to 500 points. All the questions in one category will be asked, and then the next, and then so on. No points will be deducted for wrong answers, so feel free to take a guess. There will be 15 seconds to respond before the next question. The categories are 1. Snakes and ladders. 2. Face paint. 3. WCW champions. 4. Managers. 5. Hulk Hogan. 1. Snakes and ladders. This famous Burmese python, it was reported in 2004, had been allowed to starve to death by its owner, Jake the Snake Roberts. Edge and Christian won the first tables, ladders, and chairs match against both the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys at this event in 2000. Hailing from Victoria, Texas, this wrestler was often referred to as the Texas Rattlesnake. This type of ladder match first debuted at WrestleMania 21 in 2005 and then as its own event in 2010. In September 1972, this promotion held the first ever ladder match between Dan Kroffat and Tor Kamada, where the object to be grabbed was a wad of money. Two, face paint. Cody Rhodes showed he could also be quite stellar in face paint as this character. As if eating worms wasn't going to give kids nightmares, he also wore gruesome red and black face paint. Matt Osborne debuted this character in 1992 and made some kids cry. The Godfather is in the WWE Hall of Fame. I guess this face-painted voodoo priest missed the Ho train. Even Mr. Fuji wore some face paint when he managed this muscle-bound team of the Barbarian and the Warlord to the ring. Three, WCW Champions. He was the first WCW heavyweight champion, but was stripped of the title after 171 days for leaving for WWF. He won the WCW Heavyweight Championship only once, defeating Hollywood Hogan in Atlanta, Georgia on a July 6, 1998 episode of Nitro. This wrestler had the same number of reigns as WCW Heavyweight Champion as Hulk Hogan, but the total number of days that he held it for was only 250 days, unlike Hogan's 1,177. The third longest reigning WCW Heavyweight Champion by combined days with 377 days is this man. At Halloween Havoc 1991, this Ohio wrestler became the first WCW Light Heavyweight Champion. Four, managers. She managed Heartbreakers and Macho Kings. A longtime manager and then commentator, he was nicknamed the Brain and the Weasel. He introduced us to The Undertaker. This megaphone-carrying manager also wrote over 20 WWF wrestler themes and more than 100 themes for WCW, the most famous being for Shawn Michaels. Having a 40-year career, he managed 15 tag team champions and 4 solo champions. Later, he became the voice of Super Mario. 5. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's real name. Together with Ed Leslie, they began wrestling as this team. With the most combined days as WCW Heavyweight Champion at 1,177 days, Hulk Hogan had this number of reigns. Terry sat next to this television star of The Incredible Hulk on a talk show, and after the host commented on how much bigger he was than the star, Terry began going as Terry the Hulk Boulder. After Hogan won his first WWF Heavyweight Championship in 1984, this commentator proclaimed, "Hulkamania is here." In the meantime and in between time, that's it for this episode. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, you kidding? It's a good one.